just know
Have you shared it to
YouTube.
anyone yet?
Yeah. Nobody asked me how many views I got.
How many viewers do you have?
Nobody asked me that question today. Please. Please, please, please. Gosh. That's a humbling question right there. I feel like my hair looks good from the side. Like my face looks good from the side, but the front is giving old lady. The forehead is foreheading. Anyways, we're about to get into this stream. I'm about to be resetting this living room, and I gotta fold some laundry, and then I gotta cook later. So that's pretty much what I'm about to be doing. Maybe we can watch something in the meantime. I heard a lot of stuff been going on, and someone tried to fight Jay Cinco? What? I heard that. That's crazy. Protecting our peace and our bodies. Act normal. Who is that?
Sure. Would you use the fork for the cat? Wash it out.
Let me let y'all see.
Make the whole house.
Almost forgot again.
I know I'm saying, like when I'm not washing the dishes, you wash it out. It's gonna make the house stink. Okay. Listen, man.
Omar, so you know how you said that I was adopted, right? Am I actually adopted? Well, then that means they actually wanted me and they had no use for you. Well, they actually wanted me.
Well, they wouldn't have had me if they didn't want me.
Yeah, because they got tired of you. They had no use for you. So am I adopted?
No.
I told you.
They didn't get tired of me.
I'm not adopted. That means they had no use for you. They got tired of you.
That's actually a good comeback. And what is that I smell? Is that the cat food?
Yep.
Yeah.
They want to keep eating all that cat food stuff around. She never puts it back away. So I'll wash it back out.
I'm eating that. Mommy, when you said that's a good comeback, what are you talking about?
Like that's good. It's cool.
Yeah, see that? I'm better.
So you're
I'm
fucking
better.
I don't think that's cool if you're reflecting that you're adopted. That's not good.
You sound like a kid porn.
Eight followers. We got 8 followers. So let's see here.
Wait, viewers or followers?
Bro, didn't I tell you not to ask me how many followers I got?
I never asked you how many.
I mean, how many viewers I got?
I never asked you how many viewers you
You just said, is it 8 followers or 8 viewers?
got.
I got 0 viewers. Okay. 0.
Wait, why can't we download
42. I got 42 more subscribers to go. I need 42 more subscribers.
Spray that on me, Omar.
I need 42 more I need 42 more subscribers to hit 50 followers on Twitch. Follow me.
Follow me.
Like, follow me.
Follow me.
What we gonna watch while we do this? Music or a video?
Reacting to funny videos. We could do that.
So Omar, you want to go out of the country with the family?
Huh?
If you could travel with our cousins without me and your sisters, would you go? Or are you gonna be nervous?
Yeah.
You go?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
Omar did not like
I don't
this.
like being around y'all. Y'all some crazy people. I just kidding.
That was mean.
Yeah, he does not like this.
That was so mean to say.
No, right?
But y'all do be being annoying all the time.
But you be doing
Omar, you're annoying too.
yeah.
What do I do that?
That's why you guys
Everything you do is annoying. Literally, you come out your room on purpose to mess with people. You're even doing it to me now. Literally, every time you step out your room, you come in here and you do something to mess with somebody. Either me, Tuku, the twin, or the twin. They're annoying too, but
They always come in my room.
Cause that's what you deserve.
To work.
That's why you got in trouble yesterday for opening up the door.
And to work kept going in there. Then when I told her, you didn't even, I told you, you didn't even do anything. But every time I even touch the board, you be like, leave the board alone before you open the board to me.
the one thing I can say about kids, when they're wrong, they hate to be wrong. Like, they don't see nothing wrong with what they're doing. It's always somebody else. Are you gonna break? Make sure you washing them dishes, bruh. Make sure you washing them forks.
I literally watched them.
Cause I just heard a clink. You clinking a little too fast. You know you be dropping them dirty dishes in that
No,
sink.
he be grabbing.
He don't be
forks.
cleaning them forks right.
He be grabbing. I be seeing you grabbing forks like in a handful and then scrubbing it.
You gotta straighten up the island too, Tamora.
Yeah, go back and straighten up the island. She just said no to you.
No, I said I did it.
Suki, hurry up so you can go shower. Why you slamming it so hard? Is it glass in there? Sound like something about to break.
Don't be glass, bro.
Oh, you need to be gentle.
Tomorrow, bro. Be quiet, bro.
Make me.
Mommy, make her be quiet.
I know.
Bro, you're so lucky you're not my brother, bro.
What?
You're so lucky you're not my brother. Like, you're so lucky you're not my brother.
Why?
Cause, like
How you doing? Bro, I'm doing good. I woke up this morning, I was in my right mind, blood was running warm in my veins, I had use of my limbs, I was able to put my feet on the floor. A lot of people had an appointment they couldn't reschedule.
What they say from where we from, we on this side.
What just happened, bro?
We need to turn it popsicle yesterday. Popsicle, popsicle. Mommy, I
I
just
just
see
felt
you.
so nasty, bro.
What's being weird? You're the nasty. Look at your room. There's lovely feet in there. Every
Everything
single
smell
time
like
you-
cat pee. Cat
every-
poo.
every
You know
single
cat
time-
poo on your hoverboard and it smells like cat pee.
Look, every single time
No,
you
no,
bring
no,
your
no,
friends
no.
over, and there's stinky barefoot, bro, it's just worse than the room. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Your computer froze.
Your room literally is cat pee smell. It doesn't smell like cat pee. Yes, it does. There's cat pee in there.
No,
And she pooped in
we
the corner of
cleaned
your room.
all of that up.
She
Mommy cleaned it up for us.
So what? It still smells like. I went in there this morning. It was so stinky.
Oh, mommy, I have to tell you this. It was a very long time ago. So, one time when it was, big marshmallows. Mommy, can I have this marshmallow? No, no.
So one time when it was a long time ago,
Yeah,
Omar right now, and like Omar.
Yeah, so once upon a time, right? When we were like at our school, right? And then we told us to wake up and do this and so you know back to bed. I went, Mommy, I'm sick. And I wasn't actually sick. It's just that I was skip school and go to school. And then I was just chilling on the couch watching TV the whole time.
When you hear the word,
What?
Every time I'm sick, everyone agrees, and like I'm never lying. Like every time I would throw up in front of you, or the nurses tell me I threw up in front of you, or the teacher, I never take it.
And one time remember when they did not know what to wear and they
We are the Skaggs family, Matthew and Cosette, and we are owners of Jellyfish Lighting.
It is so much going on, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. It's a whole lot of going on. 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 It's Monday, and you know what that means. If it ain't about me, then I'm a kiki. First on the docket, and I'ma talk shit. Got my sugar, honey, iced tea. Do you wanna sip now? Period. I said what I said. Now move along, bitch, before you get red. P.O.P. You can't stick with me. Come on, girls, let's get. Missy Monday. Whole lot of going on. There's a whole lot of going on. There's a whole lot of going on. There's a whole lot of going on. Hey creeps, and welcome back to Messy Monday. As you already know, you can't sit with me unless you are P.O.P. and that is pretty on purpose. How you doing? Now, usually I give you guys words of affirmation at the beginning of every Messy Monday. But on this Monday, my words to you is look at whoever's in the room with you, look at yourself, call a friend up and show them this and tell them, level up.
No, you're not. You got to right now.
Level up. This is the year of leveling up. If Cash Doll could do it, Tiana Taylor could do it, Cardi B could do it, baby, you level up. That's all, Sierra, level up.
Level up.
That's all I'ma say, honey. I don't care what it is that you gotta do in life, whatever it is you have set for you, level up. Now is your time. Okay, now I'm not gonna hold you up any longer, but before we get started, let me give a shout out to my friend, and that is Miss Take Your Drawers Off.
Hey, bitch.
Miss Take Your Drawers Off, that is the name. Honey, do whatever works for you. But here, I'm just saying you were the first to comment on my Twitter post, and I greatly appreciate that. If you all could take the time to go over, show her some love, write your YouTubes, TikTok, Twitter names, whatever in her comments so y'all can mix and mingle and become friends or even connect with each other. Whatever the case may be, go over there and do that because we are a Zone Navy, and one thing the Zone Navy do is we stick together. All right, you guys? Thank you so much, Miss Take Your Drawers Off. You and I are now friends, baby.
Hey, bitch.
All right. Let's go and get to y'all favorite part, and that is the shit, the sugar honey iced tea, because you girls love staying in some shit. First on the docket, we have Scott Jackson and Crazy K. So, y'all, baby, one thing about Scott, she gonna keep her little YN somewhere in the mix. When I tell y'all they was supposed for about an hour.
And you just wanna, baby, you used to yes man, so I'm not no fucking yes man. I don't get no fuck about that advice. You can keep that shit. Listen, it costs a dime to stay the fuck out of mines. And all that shit you over there talking about, doing all this extra ass shit, talking about some motherfucking, yeah, you can get all these new clothes and all this new shit. If you ain't buying me, shut the fuck up, cause I can care less. I don't give no fuck what you think. Fuck you and all of them other motherfuckers over there that's talking about. Listen, I don't give not one fuck. I never gave a fuck. I don't even got a fuck to give. Stop playing with me, please.
Homegirl. Twinkie. Twinkie Winky. I said, drop your purse.
Bro, they see you the least person, bro. You're the main one causing problems, bro. Even mommy says you were annoying.
Yeah, I don't care. She said I'm funny at being annoying. And I can't do those things annoying. Ow! You know what I mean?
I'm gonna take a picture real quick.
You missed. You missed.
Guess what?
You missed. You missed. I'm gonna make my breakfast down there. And I have to be smelling nasty. Nasty McTasty. I gotta find a way to go back. That was spraying me.
The side profile
Okay, here we
eats.
go. Where is he?
And she has cheese on the floor.
I'm gonna clean it up.
Clean it up. Ow, girl. Clean it up.
So can I make myself another one?
I don't think there's any more. Go check.
Yes.
I bet you can't wait.
I'm hungry.
You can't wait.
I'm hungry. Mine is not. I keep on grabbing it from the side and it keeps going. I keep forgetting. Oh, you want to know how I'm breaking? This is my last time, or else I'm switching to a hot pocket, but I don't want to do the hot pocket. You guys are in here the whole entire time? No.
Yeah, they were on your phone the whole entire time.
No? No. I know that one. They were not on my phone the whole entire time. So, when we were in the room, and he thought when we was asleep, he was gonna pour water on us.
Oh yeah, you're down here to work. Fart in this one. I heard my voice.
I did not fart.
Yes, you did. You did it. You did it the other day too.
No, I did not.
Shut up, girl.
No, I did not. I do not remember that.
The cat was in there, and I came to see the cat, and you farted and tell me. Yes, you did.
You know right away. Did you
Yeah,
run?
she ran into my room. The cat.
Did you run? No. What did you do? What did you do?
I tried to whisper to her.
Mommy,
Because you really just doing too much.
And here you go with this purse shit again.
You have makeup on too?
Hey, Scott, you remember when I made that video? And I'm like, yeah. Y'all know how to make a motherfucking Happy Meal mad. I was referring to you.
I don't really know what that means.
You know how to piss a Happy Meal off.
But you was never happy. So what are you talking about?
You're not being direct. I'm asking you a question, and the question is, who did you get the hat
Hey,
from
listen.
online?
If it ain't no reselling apps out here, then I don't know what. But I'm not about to get deep off into that because this hat was brand new when I bought it.
Y'all see how much cereal?
Never worn. You can go look the hat up. You can go look this shirt up as well. I'm not on here to talk about fashion because I see you're a big fashion girl on IG.
IG?
All your outfits look like bullshit. Let's be real.
Ooh.
Yours.
Mine?
Yes, everything you put on is straight bullshit. I can scroll down your page and find 5 outfits of bullshit.
No, you can't.
People get money and dress stupid. That shit you put on is not putting shit on. I don't know where you get off thinking you dressing in fashion, but since we talking about fashion, let's go over to your page.
Go ahead. Since you want to clown all day, go ahead. I'm not saying nobody dresses perfect all the time, but
I'm just saying though, because like you want it, like if we're gonna talk about money, let's talk about money all the way. We're not gonna half-ass it.
all right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't know who the fuck you thought you was talking to, but
I don't know who
we can go there too though. We can go there. Hold on.
So, honey, I don't know what's going on, but right now they act like they just be trolling each other, but I can see straight through it. Don't let it fool you, baby. They gonna be popping out sooner or later. Bitch, if I'm Sky Jackson, I ain't sitting on no live fussing with not a damn body. I don't give a fuck who you with, bitch. I'm Sky, ho. I am the program. But anyway, we know how this Sky get down. We gonna keep an eye on it. If it ain't about me, let's keep keeping it, okay? Next with Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Clarissa Shields and Papoose. As we all know, Remy Ma and Papoose have now officially moved on from each other, whatever the case may be. It was a big uproar about Clarissa Shields messing with him while allegedly still being with Remy Ma. But on the other side of it, I think Remy Ma and him were verbally not together anymore. However, they were still on paper together. I don't know. Anyway, put on social media, she said, all men don't cheat, mine don't. I don't know how I feel when the new girl always do this. Just get your man and move in peace. That's all you do. Because when the shit hit the fan, all this gonna come. He ain't gonna look bad for cheating. He ain't gonna look bad for doing you wrong. All they gonna remember is how you was throwing this in everybody's face and allegedly how people feel you throwing it in Remy's face. And that's all they gonna remember, even if he was in the wrong. They gonna just be like, we told you so. So why can't y'all girls just get the man and move on in peace? You got him. Every dog has his day. And when you lay down with a dog,
my legs are so sore, bro.
Mike, yes, please. So she turned around and said this picture had the internet in an uproar. I can tell all of y'all just unhappy. Baby, the girls ain't unhappy. They just like, sweetie, take it and move on. Take it and move on. But if you want to sit out here and jinx your life, sis, with him, that's on you. All right, we love you, girl. If it ain't about me, let's keep this game. Next for Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Chris and Miss CJ. Now, they're not in any mess. It was actually a cute father and son moment. But the thing with me is I wish it was more organic.
Bro,
What?
when you gonna brush your teeth?
My legs so.
We ain't gonna stop talking about my mom on YouTube.
Oh, this old, huh? My legs so sore.
You know how people. What? What was I talking about your mama on YouTube?
Yeah.
Child, I already know Queen is not letting that boy see none of this mess online. One thing Chris gonna do is make a moment. So, whatever the case may be, at least he's in his child life, because I don't think he's in the other 5. But,
What? Chris has other kids? Other 5.
Shut your beaver. Shut up, bro. Stinky breath ass.
Shut your big bottom lip self up.
Boy, I'm on your ass, boy. You look like my
Can y'all come get
buddy.
these
What
games
you
after
talking about,
this?
boy?
You look like
The mouth
you
game.
like that. Your head is shaped like a
Try not to laugh.
jellyfish from SpongeBob.
Boy, your head shaped like. You look easy to draw. Fuck is you talking about, boy?
You look like Clarence.
I'm like,
No.
get out. Go ahead and get out.
They roasting each other?
Get out.
that ain't got nothing to do with me. Shout out to Chris for being there with his son, but I hate that he got his son in this mess. If it ain't about me, let's get it. Let's get it. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have T. Now, T,
Where does that go?
I fucks with you, girl. And when I say I fucks with you, I fucks with you.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can. First up, let's talk about AI color themes. You can get any combos you want, bold and bright, minimalist and sleek, or something you didn't even think of. Just describe the vibe you want, or even use the colors of your logo, and let AI do its thing. Beautiful. Next up is the AI section.
But when you said this right here,
Good morning, y'all. It's the Queen. I'm just here to give y'all a little PSA. Anything that I had once, I can have twice. Y'all, yeah. Remember that.
D, no friend, that wasn't no flex. If you want to be out here and be a ping pong to your baby daddy, that's crazy work, so let them have them. Because that's not cool, bitch. The only reason this man will come back is to see if you slow, friend. That's all it is. If he did it once before, he'll do it again. And when they come back, it's because what's out in these streets ain't dealing with the bullshit that you did. So let him go. If I had something once, I could get it again and again. Bitch, I don't do leftovers. I don't do carry out. I don't do all you can eat buffet. I don't do that. Let him go, friend. That's Uber Eats. That's DoorDashing to everybody. You don't need that. But that's Instacart. Anybody can call it up. Hello? Girl, let that go. if I had her once, I could get it again. Your man, our man, y'all man. No. Have the man. Anyway, if you want to keep busting over a hot air balloon, then baby, you do that. But I ain't got time for it. I never was a fan of watermelons or anything shaped like them. All right, if it ain't about me. Okay. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Karina and Flo. How many times y'all gonna do this? We don't know, but baby, at this point, leave us the fuck out of it. She wanna go and like a post about him saying that he ain't changed and he just know how to hide it better, whatever the case may be. Bitch, you the one that keep going back. So if you gonna keep going back, then why keep giving people nuggets and shit? You was out the door. You left. You was gone. You decided to come back and give this man a baby, keep the baby and everything and get that bitch. Deal with it. Stop shading him online if you gonna keep going back to him. It don't make no sense. Did y'all move out the houses together? Y'all moved out. You went your way, he went his way. We can't keep busting at this man if you gonna keep going back and taking him. Cause now at this point, we like, well, bitch, we don't give a fuck. Everybody had your back. Everybody was saying, damn, he shouldn't have did that, was fucked up. And you went back and you keep going back over and over and over.
Over and over again and again.
Again. So those who don't know, they had went out somewhere. It seemed as though Flo had got really drunk or was getting to the point that he was going to be overly drunk. So Kiana ended up taking a drink and she was telling him to calm down. So then after that, it was time for him to get in the car. So Karina was going to ride with somebody else. Flo was like, no, ride with me. And he was upset. It seemed like things were going to get a little bit out of hand. And then she, I guess, ends up riding with him. And the girls are like, hey, blink twice if you need help.
Right up there. Y'all got room in the car? Yeah. Wait. Okay. Blink twice if you need help. You need help? I'm good. Crystal. You okay? Go live, Crystal. Hey, come on, bro. Right here. You put it there? Hey, I swear to God, bro. This is my last song. Come on. Bro, nigga, I just got in the car.
At this point, baby, we told you, people aren't going to change a habit, a bad habit that they may have in 1 to 2, 3 months. It ain't gonna work that fast, baby. We told you to let that man go, live his life, work on him, and you work on you. But y'all be wanting to take these apologies and sorries and all this stuff and think that this person has changed. No, baby. Because neither one of you are giving yourself time to grow and see if this is really where y'all want to be. So, honey, hey, stop coming to the internet crying to us. It is what it is. Deal with it. If it ain't about me, let's keep eating. Okay? Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Liam versus Dave. Now, baby, this is a key because, child, I think Dave was saying everything that everybody was feeling, and somebody had to say it. So anyway, Lena, whatever the fuck her name is, child, she went on to her live or made a video or whatever she did, and she was upset because King was meant to get on the plane, or not upset, let me change my words. She was emotional because King was going to be leaving Thailand to go to his son Kaiser's graduation. Now the way she was crying, I'm thinking the man's gonna be gone for a month. Bitch, he gone for 2 fucking days. Girl, tighten the fuck up.
Kids. And I had to be like that. And I had to wake up my daughter. Because if you ever had a panic attack, you know how they feel. I felt like I was dying. Literally felt like dying. I don't know if I can say that on TikTok. Chill. I did a video yesterday that I have to edit, post. But I'm feeling sad, y'all. I feel lonely. I wasn't scared being by myself. I just have like not been in this condo by myself, like, you know? And I just had a panic. Like, I kind of still feel it. Like, I don't know. Just had a panic attack. I haven't even been able to talk to him for like 14 hours. He's been on a plane. He should be landing soon though. Yeah. You look sad. I'm not sad. I haven't drank my coffee yet. And I'm just like, my emotion, okay, before King even left, my emotions have been like everywhere. I even went to the doctors because I'm like, something's wrong with me. Like, I just don't feel like myself in a way. And I'm just thinking maybe it's like my hormones. Like maybe I'm like they're imbalanced or something. Look, I'm about to get emotional now. What is going on? I just don't know what's going on with me. I just had my period. I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I had my period like 2 weeks ago. I just don't know. You need your mom. Don't mention my mom. I've already been sad because I miss my mom. My sister. I think it's separation anxiety. I don't like that for me though. Like, I don't like that because I used to be very independent. Really independent or do anything. You know what I think is we've never been in 2 different countries. We've been to states without each other, but I don't know what it is. I don't feel it. Why you didn't just go? Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. It just didn't make sense for us to all go. It's his moment. I wanted him to have his moment. And it didn't make sense for all of us to go to come back. Tickets are like 1,000 plus, so that would be ridiculous. Yeah, it would have been too much. I wanted him to have his moment anyways. Like him have his bonding moment with his son. Like, you know, that's his moment. That's their moment.
So now,
as an owner of Walton Goggins goggle glasses, I know how to make slick-looking goggle/glasses. But I have no idea how to make slick social media-styled stuff to sell it. But GoDaddy Hero uses AI, not...
She's battling depression and panic attacks because her mama and daddy and them had it, or whatever the case may be. What the fuck going? Shut the fuck up. And then she said, what she said? We've been to other states without each other, but not across the country without each other. Girl, didn't your birthday just pass and you was gone for 2 fucking weeks? Bitch, you didn't motherfucking cry in. And now he gone for 2 days and you boo-hooing it. Oh, the panic attack and this and that. And I might be emotional because of my period, but word on the goddamn curve, you know whatever you put online, them girls gon' find. And they said that you allegedly had your period 2 weeks ago, so if you had your period 2 weeks ago, then how the fuck did you have your emotional period now? Shut up talking to us. Cause one, he's supposed to be out there Power Rangering and ninjing out there and shit. I ain't seen him kick and flip, ain't no video of him clicking and flipping, but that was the whole purpose of them moving out there. But I ain't seen shit. It was about you because you felt some type of way, and this man was going back to his family. Whoa. And you couldn't take it. So then, this is where it got real key. Deja come out, because Deja saw, and baby, Deja said, well, all of us was thinking, honey, somebody had to say it, because the day, bitch, this is what Deja said.
My little twin, yeah. Anyways, like, I don't even get on this app and be looking like this, but I'm so tired of seeing Lena on my timeline, like, for real. Like, for real. And we tired. We sick and tired. We're sick and tired. Like, girl, you can be without that man for a few days. Like, you are literally, you know what I'm saying? You make the stepmamas look bad. Like, you just make us look so bad because it's never been that deep. This man is going to support his son at his graduation. Pat that man on the back. Make his ass go. Make his support his son. Like, it should never be. Even if you was crying, why did you tell us? Why? We don't need to know that because you already know we're gonna eat you up and swallow you whole. Like you could have left that part out. You could have just been like, oh, my man went to support his son, and that was it. Like, why? Why? Like, why? Like, I just don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? The man's already done moved. Y'all done moved across the country, so he's not gonna be that close to his daddy. He's not gonna be that close to his siblings. He's not gonna be that close to y'all. So the least he can do, he's doing what a daddy and a father should do. Take your to support your child. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's not gonna make everything because he's across the country, but at least he got up off his and made it to the graduation. Like, good job, King. About time. We've been waiting. But Lena, like, baby, you gotta do better. You gotta do a little bit better, baby. You gotta make us do, because you make us look bad. And all of us ain't like you. All of us is not like you. We not. So everybody think all the stepmamas don't be treating they kids right. Like, I'm here to tell you, I am an activist. Stepmama don't play with me. And I said, come on here real quick, because I'm just like, oh my God, like, girl, it never made that. It very well might have separation anxiety, very well been terrified after the little hurricane? No, the little earthquake. But that man needs to see his son. His son ain't seen him we don't know how long. Like, and even when y'all was there, I don't think he was really that active either. So the fact that he flew all the way across the country to go back to.
That's what I was thinking too. Like, y'all remember they had the little tornado, or was it hurricane? I was thinking, God forbid a woman wants to express herself to her following. I don't know why people were so triggered by that, but
Support his son at the graduation. All we can do is clap for King right now. Lena, get that shit together, baby. Hold them two little girls down for them 2-3 polar days. How many days you gonna hold them babies down? You know what I'm saying? Let that man do his part. Cry with him on the phone after he go see his son at that walk across that graduation. Okay? Please just shut up, please, because we tired of hearing it.
So after that, here come Lena responding, and she said this.
I love that for them. I wish you guys would understand that. But it's not meant for y'all to understand. You guys probably will never understand it. And I will always be the villain in the story. But when I got on live, which I shouldn't have, because Lena, why are you getting on live? These people don't give a f about you or your emotions. They don't care that you miss your man. They don't care that you have a panic attack. Like, Lena, what are you thinking? What was I thinking? You're right. I shouldn't have got on live. You guys are absolutely right. I am not getting on live no more, and I'm not going to act like I am a human being with emotions that misses her man. Like, God forbid a bitch miss her man on a 14-hour flight to America.
Good, don't get on line. We don't give a fuck. Bye. See you later. Help. We don't care. Ain't talking about, oh, God forbid a girl misses her man. Well, God forbid a child misses his father for 4 fucking months.
God forbid. I'm sorry. I didn't know. You guys are so strict.
oh my
You guys are really strict on this app. I don't know what I can say, what I can do, how I can feel. I'm a little confused here. Oh, I just want to say this too. She said that I was making the stepmoms look bad. Stop comparing me. That is the problem. We compare, there's comparison. You're comparing me to you. You're comparing yourself to me. There is no comparison. Stop comparing. Worry about your life. I worry about my life. I apologize for getting on live. I shouldn't have got on live and acted like I was a woman that was getting on her period and missed her man. I just had my period and I'm not pregnant. And God forbid, I am sorry. But let's not act like you're so tired of hearing about me, but you're following me on every platform. And the first thing that you do in the morning is pick up your phone to make a whole video about me to make your coins. Now, you know, everybody likes to clonk that, clonk that, yeah. Okay, I'm really done. I'm sorry. I just couldn't let that slide because, like, what? Like, I'm not mad that my man went to America. I'm very happy for him. I'm actually preparing the house, getting everything ready for him. I was just, you know, getting on her period. I had no idea. I'm sorry.
And then You said a 14-hour flight. Girl, I've been on the plane before. I don't know what kind of plane he been on. When I get on my plane, he had Wi-Fi. You mean to tell me that he couldn't get the Wi-Fi and text you while he was on the plane? Girl, shut up talking to me. You just be making up lies and more fucking lies. So then after Lana say all that, honey, she also goes and pulled the screenshots out and child, this where it went. Yeah.
How you tired, but you waiting for a follow back? How you tired, but you've been trying to be my friend since 2022? Ain't never accepted your message. You even went as far as texting my daughter's Instagram page. I'm not trying to be your friend. Let's not forget, you're even waiting for a follow back on TikTok. So if you was really tired of me and you was tired of seeing all these people narrate all these lies about me, then you would just unfollow me. Or you wouldn't pick up your phone as soon as you wake up to make a whole video about me. If you was so tired of hearing about me and seeing me.
Anyway, so Deja come out. And this was Deja say.
We pretty much take it all. Fridges and dishwashers and dressers, drawers, couches, mattresses, bed frames, concrete, things like that. Same day notice or 3 weeks in advance.
That's what you get when you hire
professionals. It's good to know.
Lena, you trying to show them old messages from 2022 does not justify you being a sorry stepmother. Let's just clock that mother. Next, the fact that you had to pack up all your mother to move to Thailand and take mother King from his son, then didn't have the audacity to pack your shit back up and come back to America to support that little boy for his graduation is crazy to me. The problem was you didn't have the funds to pack your shit up, your husband's shit up, and your kid up to go back to Mother America to support Kaiser for his graduation.
Well, God damn.
Let's pop that mother tea. Anybody and everybody can collab whenever they want to collab. I was reaching out to you back in 2022 to collab with you back then. But bitch, after all of the mother and poor ass parenting, poor stepmama parenting that you've been doing, I could give 2, 3, 4, 5 about motherfucking with you. At the end of the motherfucking day, you need the motherfucking clout. That's why you motherfucking responded back to me instead of all them other motherfucking people that done talked about your sorry. Instead of sitting on motherfucking TikTok all day on that sorry live getting $2, get the motherfucking job, and then you wouldn't have had to pack to move to motherfucking Thailand to get a better, more affordable lifestyle. Let's just talk about that. King did not pack it up to go move there to be a ninja. He moved there so y'all could afford life. Y'all couldn't afford life. That's why y'all went to Thailand. So instead of worrying about what I'm talking about on my TikTok, my mother life is gone. Okay? So it don't matter who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about, who I reached out to back in whenever. I didn't have to pack my shit and move my life from my child to support my life. So it doesn't matter what we talking about. So everything you said in the video and said still did not justify you being a sorry motherfucking stepmama. Do your part. You make every other stepmama look bad as and that's facts. So it doesn't matter. You still didn't say about you not bringing your sorry ass to the graduation. The reason you didn't go to the graduation was because you didn't want to see my looking fine on the sideline supporting her fucking son. That's why you didn't go. But, baby, we ain't gonna sit here and talk about it too much longer. You ain't want to see that fat walking by your mother man. That's why you didn't go to the graduation. But it's okay. We understand that you're very insecure. You didn't want Nick and King linking up probably. That's why you crying. Because you probably think she's going to take your man. But even if King wanted Nick back, he could never get her back. So it doesn't even matter. The only person that's a fan is your fan of his baby mama. So that, like I said, just move around. Just leave me out of it. I spoke on the same everybody in America been thinking. Just step up as a stepmom, bitch. You are married to this man. And if you ain't married, I don't know, your fiance, you something. Got a ring. So you should be showing the ain't got a ring how to do this shit, bitch. You obviously don't know how to be a mama or a stepmama. That's why you're crying. King probably be taking care of the mother kids while your big out mother getting back massage for $5. Girl, get the on and move around.
Oh my gosh, you read her for filth. Wow. That was so mean. She read her for Phil. She said $5 back massage. That is so mean.
Dang! I fuck with you, girl. That's the key for that. Let's Deja. Girl, you know I'm gonna miss the money, so girl, I gotta be a little messy. The word of girl is they saying you should have just stayed out the business, girl, because you know y'all got y'all family thing over there with the stepmama and the sneaker woman and all that others. That the other child that's out here trying to be seen and heard, and there's a lot going on y'all side. They say y'all should just worry about your own cookies that's crumbling. But I feel where you coming from, girl. And then, for the girl, they also said, girl, ain't she on baby number 2 or 3, and you still ain't got. That's what they said. This is crazy. But anyway, so. Child, Neek came out. She was on live. People were asking her questions, and this is what she said.
First time seeing his dad probably like 4 months.
Why's my nose like hurting?
He doesn't really talk to his dad like often, as he would, like as he can, because the time schedule is off or whatever the case may be, and most of the time Kai's phone is dead, and it's just a lot. And I just like I can tell like he doesn't really express it a lot anymore as often as he used to, but he used to express it so much that like he misses his dad and he wish he could do this and he wish he could do that. And I feel like he kind of calmed down on it a little bit as he got older, because he kind of like accepted it for what it was. But I think his heart is just going to be so full to actually just see both of his parents in the same location. I'm just so happy for him. I'm going to cry right now. I'm so happy for him. Get myself together. I just feel like he deserves it. Like he deserves to have both of us in one area. And like, you know, and I'm just so happy for him. And I think he's going to be so happy. And that's all a mom wants, is for their son to just be, or their kids to be like ecstatic. I just want him to feel overly blessed and overly loved. And I feel like tomorrow he's going to be so happy. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting...
Hey, baby. You better tear up.
Good morning, parents. Thank you all for being here today. It's hard to believe that this school year has already come to an end. It seems like just yesterday I was teaching them where their cubbies were. To my amazing first grade, Geister Johnson.
Go ahead, my man.
Maxine.
We embarrassed him. Excuse me. It's okay, man. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Good morning, man. Here you go, baby boy. What's up, man?
How was our nephew graduation? It was really good. It was alright. It was short, but it was good. His dad made it there. It was just a happy time. We went out to eat afterwards. It was precious. My baby's in Thailand now. My baby left. He on his flight right now. Yeah, he got on his flight last night. Well, this morning at like 4 or 6 a.m. I think 6 a.m. I vlogged, not him getting on his flight, but I vlogged like before the flight, me packing for him and all of that. And so I vlogged everything. I know, I prayed for both of them. I think they're gonna make it there just fine. I think Kai's gonna have the best summer in his life. I kept trying to remind him, because he was very nervous. Like, he was super duper duper. He was super, like, you could tell he was nervous because he was avoiding the Thailand conversation a lot yesterday. Like, he was, no, I didn't get emotional yesterday, but he was avoiding the conversation a lot. And so I had to sit him on my lap and like show him pictures and videos of Thailand. I showed him Splain and Lena house, or like where they staying at, and they like condo or whatever the case may be, to kind of just get him more comfortable where he's going. He just kept saying like he's not like scared to go. He's just nervous about being in a new place. That's what he kept telling me. And so I think he's gonna love it. I think he's gonna have a good time. He's staying for a month. Yeah. That's another thing he kept saying. He's like, how long is 3 weeks? How long is 3 weeks? How many days is 3 weeks?
I had my husband take a photo for me and show me my results, and literally I was in tears. I could not believe the difference.
Amber walked in really concerned about the loose skin that she had from having her children. She had a lot of concerns and questions about how we were going to be able to help her feel more comfortable in her body and happy with what she sees.
No more extra skin sitting there, no more mama pooch. I feel amazing.
Now Amber is so happy with her results. She came in as early as a week, already loving it. She could already see the world of a difference.
I see it in my stomach, how flat my stomach is now. I don't have that mom pooch.
She's a mom. She deserved to do this.
And that kind of hurt my heart because listen to what she said. This boy was asking about his daddy daily. And then it just stopped because it's just like, daddy's just not coming. How does that make you feel, Lena, as a person, knowing that this boy just had to just stop asking about his daddy because daddy was just never going to be there? That's crazy to me that you would feel so comfortable taking a man from his child, moving across the country. Or even if you didn't take him, I don't know if you stood up and said, don't you want to wait till he's like older enough to be like, okay, daddy, I understand you got to go and do this. I don't know.
Nah, that's definitely pushing it. It's definitely not her fault or her responsibility. Like, Zoe, you're tripping. You're tripping.
I just always know once you have a child, your life is kind of on hold now. You're living to help support your child. I don't know, whatever, but she talking about she sad that her man gone for 2 days, baby. His dad gone for 4 or 5 months. How the hell do you think the child feel?
Okay, so King Kaiser come to Thailand today. I'm so excited. It's Kaiser's first time in Thailand, so I'm just trying to make sure that the condo is nice and cozy. You excited?
I got her tender, huh?
I'm not sure.
I saw this, I was about to flip the motherfucking table because I was like, I know damn well that this didn't just happen. As much as this woman been walking behind this man, be in front of this man, and you go and do this, but then I had to really sit and think about it. I was like, wait a minute. If you know that, then you know that like women, and she like women heavy. I think it's for a music video. That's what I think is going on. They got a song, and that's why they post this, and it was promotion because they knew that people probably didn't know that fuck with the girls like that, and it was gonna bring up this commotion, and it worked because everybody talking about it. And it's all over, honey, so I don't know, girl. I was like, one corporate just out there talking about something, I got a tender. I got her tender, huh? And all of that, she was liking the picture, so I'm just like, I don't know, is she being petty or is she being for real? But again, I know that, and I know that ain't going for Boogie like that. I just know that. So I guess they saw what it was doing, they was like, let's run with it so it can bring some attention around the song and the video. So Boogie goes out and he put this. If she don't support you but support the next man that she don't know, leave her and find somebody that's standing on business about you. And I'm like, goddamn nigga. Babe, one thing Carmen gonna do about Big Boogie is support. So I don't think he ain't no motherfucking way. He talking about Carmen. Cause I was about to say, well, Carmen, that John that you got, you need to put John 3:16 by and get it up off you, son. Hell wrong with y'all. Boogie, don't do you fine, but don't do it, Boogie. So I know Carmen's team, and I feel when she posts I'm tired of life and people, I think she just might mean like the internet, because even though it is trolling, it kind of makes her look like, damn, she's stupid again. But knowing Carmen, I know she probably in on it, and this is just something too. We gon' see. But I just don't think Vic and Boogie a thing. I don't see it. Did he make her like penis? I don't think she don't like my penis. But he found it is on my penis though. I don't know. What? I Brian, we don't want to hear a goddamn thing you need to say, baby. Shut the fuck up, pack it up, and be quiet. Because, honey, you the same man that denounced your child, didn't even talk to them, even had that man change his name so the other woman you with, son, could get your junior on his name. Nigga, we don't give a fuck what you gotta say. Now, we understand you upset because you feel that your brother came to the internet and shouldn't have told nobody about your son passing, but bitch, you didn't tell us either. And we know that you ain't got to tell us because that's your personal business, that's your family, whatever the case may be, but you gave them motherfuckers up, honey, and told them that they was not your children, they didn't have to have the right to have your name. They were no longer your children. No longer your children. Sir. So he upset because his brother came out and told the business.
So all day, I said to myself I wasn't going to post about this. And as the day wore on, I realized that how could I not post about this? This morning, I found out that my nephew, Nico McKnight, passed away. He'd been bravely battling cancer for the last 2 years or so. And I have a lot of feelings right now. I'm not going off a script or anything like that. I'm just gonna be raw with how I'm feeling. Nico was one of those amazing kids who was quirky and curious and ridiculously talented. Amazing singer, an amazing guitar player, had a great eye, was a photographer. And just one of those kids that, at least in my estimation, was somebody you always wanted to be around. And so it really sucks that he's no longer with.
Now, everybody was saying the mama told first, but no, if I'm not mistaken, I think the brother told first, and after he told, that's when the mama came out and told, and that's when daddy came out bright night. And this is what he said.
Big thanks to Claude McKnight's tasteless and self-aggrandizing announcement on TikTok that frankly was not his to make. In my opinion, he inserted himself and used Nico's death as an opportunity instead of letting him pass with respect and dignity. It has instead turned into a circus, a mockery of a life now lost, making this tragedy into a reality show type drama. While that was unfolding, my family and I flew home to Maui and had a private memorial remembering him and all the good times. The last time he and I spoke, we offered him all the help we could provide. We had the #1 oncologist on deck for him and a team of specialists on standby with private care in our home. He and his mother declined. The door of communication was open and remained open until his death. To the self-proclaimed mama bear, may God have mercy on your soul for not allowing him to accept that help and not allowing him to use that line of communication. There is great comfort in knowing God knows the truth and the totality of the whole story. I am truly thankful for the immense peace God has given me, and I've left everything in His hands. I have a clear conscience. The only judgment that matters is God's. My wife, our children, and I are eternally thankful to Almighty God that the suffering has come to an end and grateful for all of your condolences. Thanks to those of you who have known the truth from the beginning and have let untruths, half-truths, or slander prejudice your opinion.
I will agree that brother should not have said anything, wasn't his place to say anything, whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. But for you to sit up here and call this motherfucker a circus, you the ringmaster of the circus. You started all this bullshit. And then for you to go and say that you asked the mama and the son that you would help with the cancer and all that stuff, and they turned around and turned that down and said no? That's all I need to know. Your son rather pass didn't get help from you. Nigga, you should feel sick. And you got the audacity to tell them, may God have mercy on your soul. Bitch, no. May He have mercy on your soul. I know God be sitting up in heaven like now. I know doorway. You didn't sit up here and put me in your confusion. And you started out and don't put me in that. Then He want to be out here and quote scriptures and this, that, and you done threw your son to the wayside? Brian, shut up. Shut up. I don't know. You just do something to me. Reading that shit off a cue card just made me sick. Good night. If it ain't about me, let's keep this. Okay? Next on the docket, we got Duke did it and his village. Duke.
Guess what?
Now Duke.
I did it.
Duke.
Still thinking about going back to school? This Doctor of Education degree was designed for educators looking to do more with their career. Become a leader in your field and increase your earning potential.
We go through the same every single year. The same bullshit come up, and I would tell y'all the same thing once again that I told y'all last time. You know what I'm saying? It is none of your business. If I wanted to include y'all in my business, I would. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit that I just keep to myself, my mama and family and all those things. I do not include any of y'all because y'all are very weird.
Dude, okay. All seriousness. Dude, I don't think anybody is upset at the fact that you got children. Children are a blessing. Hey, have children. I believe people are upset because you stream all the time.
No, he don't.
Where the children be? Do you see the children? Do you deal with the children? Are you in the children? We don't care that you got children. Don't even care if you got 6 different baby mamas, 8 different baby mamas, a cheerleading team of baby mamas. But are you there? Like, you just out here making up all these broken homes. Like, what are you trying to fix? What happened? I feel a lot of people with money feel like as long as you can take care of them, that's all that matters. And that's not what matters. You're making broken homes. So now what you're doing is you're creating more guys that are going to grow up in this world and do the exact same thing you're doing because there's no father there to teach them. But anyway, so enough of the sentimental. So people out here saying that Duke lied. Duke never lied. He always said it's nobody's business if he got children. And he's right. It is nobody's business. But when these women came out saying what they were saying, I just feel he should have just came out and said, yep, y'all, I got children. I take care of my children, and that's all that matters. And it could have just been dead.
It's sad though. Like, it's so sad. That shit hurts my feelings and it hurts my heart. You have not seen your child in 7.5 months.
It's kind of like the favorite prank here.
But you in every bitch face. You is downtown every fucking time you home making special motherfucking appearances. We live down the street. Like, you should be a fucking ashamed of yourself. For real. I'm not even being funny. And it's really not even bashing a nigga. It is what it is. It's just the truth. I can't tell it no different. The moment I realized it was fuck me, it's fuck you. You gotta know it's fuck you. You gotta know it's fuck you. And it's fuck my baby. Man, please. Fuck you.
Now, honestly, when I saw this, I was like, they could be friends. But then I saw this picture, and I was like, sigh! That's really his baby mother. Because ain't no way all your homeboys just posed up and you got your arms around her tummy. Now, mind you, as I continue looking at this photo, I'm like, he's young. Like, man's look young. Like, he has to be, like, early 20s. Oh my god, I just realized she got, like, a Pocahontas tattoo. But yeah, like, she posted these and was like, might as well just come out the, the woodworks. And mind you, this alleged that he got, like, 10 kids or whatever. That he, like, a whole Nick Cannon. I wouldn't be surprised, but I just don't believe it. And mind you, the type of crew he got that, like, was keeping this under the hush. And I really want to know who keeps exposing this man. And mind you, this is the baby in question. Like, this is the baby mother I just posted here that showed all the baby pictures and being like, oh, he's starting to look like his daddy, etc., etc. But honestly, I feel like he had the conversation with his baby mothers that he'd rather not have them in the limelight or have their lives be, like, scrutinized by their fans. Plus, he was really making a lot of clout and money from being, like, Duke Dennis.
I see. I'm gonna have to address this. Because not only are y'all posting my kid, but y'all have been posting us for a week straight. Because my child's father does not want to admit that he has kids. He has kids with an S. Mine is one, along with others. Does he financially take care of his kids? Yes. Check that box all day. Does he physically take care of his kids? No. Dude will go months without seeing his kids. Months. Will y'all change that for us? No. Us coming to the media will not change that. However, y'all have found us. Y'all are harassing us. So now we have to address it. People say we're doing it for clout. We're just not doing it when he's been big. Y'all know we have had kids with him for years. 3, 4,
however many years, and we've been quiet. Strong people get tired, y'all. That man got kids.
This is his baby. What? Is you trying to be messy again? Huh? Not is y'all still hunching. What you think? No more babies. I do want another kid. I do. But no more babies right now. For me and my baby daddy ever rekindle and have more kids, me and him don't need no more kids. We don't see no more kids, but me and him have like a really great relationship. Like, yeah, we have a really great relationship. It took a long time to get there because we had like so much stuff happen. Like, we just been through a lot. As far as Duke goes, I don't have anything really bad to say for him. Like, me and him get into it, but whenever we get into it, it's behind closed doors because I'm not gonna put all of our business on Front Street. We literally have a child together. Like, that's crazy for me to just put all of our business on Front Street. I'm not gonna do it. Sorry.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel like waiting until the ad's done. Alright, so look, when I first started streaming and shit, I decided how I wanted to like operate a long time ago. But you know, unfortunately, that option has been taken away from me at this point. It's been taken away from me at this point, because y'all keep harassing, you know what I'm saying, the mother of my kids, and you know, being very, very weird. And this is exactly what I wanted to protect them from all along. And this whole time y'all been, you know what I'm saying, trying to dig into like part of my life that y'all was never invited in, like from jump. And but now that like it's affecting like, you know what I'm saying, they well-being, and like they getting like threats and like being called names and shit. That was my like main priority from jump. Just I never wanted them in this whole light because I live on the internet every single day. This is where I am. This is where I live at, and I'm well aware on how like the internet and how nasty the internet is. So I always wanted to keep everybody involved away from that. But now, you know what I'm saying, y'all proved me right once again. You feel me? So please stop that, okay? This shit is mentally draining for a lot of people, bro. I don't think y'all understand like the toll it take, you know what I'm saying, on them every single day, especially when y'all calling them names and like doing a whole bunch of weird shit.
I don't know, dude. To me, it feels as though you was more so worried about your image and women liking you, because it do kind of bring your aura down just a tad bit. Knowing that you got kids out there that you are not being involved in their life in. And it does. Like, I can see 1 or 2 baby mamas with 6 and 6 different kids. It's making me think, who is the problem? And from some of the videos and pictures, you started young. Like, you just out here, just a whole whippersnapper.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them. I'm Noah Rosen, founder and owner of Forged to Table Knives. Working my way up through the culinary industry, I knew a lot of people that would love an affordable handcrafted knife, so I saw the opportunity and built my own online empire. When someone first gets to ForgedToTable.com, we want them to have a curated shopping experience. With Wix, the detail and precision we put into crafting every knife went into the website in the same way. At Forged to Table, we're all chefs, so our blog is our creative outlet. With Wix, we're able to provide content and really good recipes that are really delicious while bringing customers into the products. Having a great platform means that we can serve 1,000 customers on the site every day, $1 million in revenue, and I'm just getting started.
This is Pod 5, the first fully immersive sleep system. Intelligent, adaptive, effortless. It doesn't replace your bed, it transforms it. Pod 5 listens and responds to your needs in real time, adjusting temperature, elevation, and sound while you sleep. Built to give you all-night comfort with an adaptive sleep surface that fits onto any mattress to personalize temperature, so you and your partner.
I do not have 8 fucking kids, which is no offense to anybody who do. I've been actually watching y'all take that and run with it and post it and post about it and post it in like bold print as if you know for a fact that's the case when it's not the case. The shit is just so wild to me, bro. So once again, I apologize, and it's not 7, which is wild as well. But whatever number y'all throwing out is not correct though. But like that's besides the point. But what's important is everything y'all doing right now is the exact reason why I would never post any of my family. Because y'all just do way too much for the views and the likes and the blogs and all this other. And y'all gonna continue to add 2 + 2 and get 16 or whatever you come up with. I appreciate everybody who been checking on me and shit. I've been having a blast though, especially watching y'all like make the think piece TikToks and shit. Watching y'all be wrong, loud and wrong, and watching everybody else in the comments be loud and wrong as well. Has been hilarious these past 3 days. I've been having a marvelous time.
I don't know, dude. I mean, the girls still gonna fuck with you regardless, because some of these girls are just thirsty, but women who really like got morals, I don't know, dude. You might need to sit down and work on your football team because you got a lot going on, baby. All right, child. Well,
the problem is not Duke Dennis having 8 children. Number one, he could have just like, yeah, I got kids, and move the fuck on. He doesn't owe an explanation for how many he got, who the moms are, what their names are, how they look. Post your kid online if you want to. If you don't want to, that is your right, your choice. But now it just seems like he's kind of ashamed. That is the issue that a lot of people are having. Number 2, if, and I put emphasis, if, because we don't know, if he does have 8 children with multiple women, he's purposely creating broken homes. I grew up in a household with 5 other siblings, all different dads. I didn't have a dad there to take me to the bathroom at 2 in the morning, so I pissed the bed all of elementary school. I didn't get to see my dad getting ready for work. I didn't get to see my dad coming in from work. I didn't get to sit down with my dad and have dinner. My dad wasn't there to discipline me every single day. I don't care how much money you got. If you're not there, that doesn't replace that present. I got 3 daughters. All by the same mama. I set alarms in the middle of the night to help my baby get up and go to the bathroom because she's scared of the dark. My kids get to see me pick them up from school every day. They get to see me drop them off at school every day. They see me at every single doctor's visit. And I give the same energy to like Tyreek Hill, Nick Cannon, all these dudes who got multiple children by multiple women. That's scary.
It is what it is. From the girls pulling up at the house trying to break in, from him not taking care of children. It's getting hot and hot, my child. I just hit the world for my child. But anyway, all right, it ain't about me. Let's keep keeping this. Hey, next on the docket, we got DG and Hallie. Y'all, I know I've been on Hallie's side, but I have to be honest when it's time to be honest. And it's time to be honest. Hallie, you wrong. DDG, you wrong. Both of y'all wrong. And Hallie, I love you, sweetheart, but I think it's a lot that you need to work on for yourself as well. I think you're angry. And when I say this, I don't feel you don't have a reason to be angry. I think she has a valid reason to be angry, but I think she's taking her anger and using the child to also get back at DDG. And I'm just gonna be real, looking at everything now. Looking at her saying she was dealing with, depression. I don't know about insecurity, but I don't think she's insecure, but I think he's giving her a reason to be insecure. And she's also battling with depression. And I feel DDG, I don't know if DDG knew this prior getting to with her, but I'm sure they probably communicated things. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure they did. And if you knew she was dealing with all this, then why did you also still decide to deal with the person who was going through these things? Because if I'm not mistaken, she mentioned to him that she had these problems going on. You know, sometimes people will be like, oh, that ain't nothing I can deal with that. I love you. I don't know. I'm just trying to set the tone for where we about to go. Let's go back to before she was pregnant and she was dating DDG. Lala, allegedly, it was rumored that her and Didi supposedly liked each other or messed around. And the whole rumor came from DDG anyways, what I'm getting word on the curve. But then come to find out, they really didn't like each other, whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. So, child, I think if I'm not mistaken, if they said that DDG and Lala had kids, and Lala had told DDG, we supposed to just be friends, let's set these boundaries, let's keep it at that. And also, he went on the trip with her when they all went to Mexico. And I'm guessing he allegedly, supposedly fucked the girl, and that's why Halle was upset about that. So, why would you leave your girl anyway to go on a friend trip? Wouldn't you want to take her? And even if you didn't want to take her, I just would have been like, if my girl's not comfortable, y'all, right now, let me make sure I can get this together at home. I don't know, that's just me. If my baby ain't happy with something, I'm gonna be like, look, y'all do that big one. I'm gonna fuck with y'all another time. You know, I don't know, somewhere, something happened in the beginning. I don't know if she knew DDG, but she should have known what she was getting herself into. Everybody knew how DDG was as a person. So Halle should have known what she was getting herself into, fucking around getting with DDG. Point blank, period. So you can't blame nobody but yourself trying to go tip around outside. But DDG should know what he was getting himself into, because after looking at all of these documents from what DDG put out and from what Halle put out, it just seems as though this might have been her first real relationship. I think she liked him way more than he liked her. And I feel Halle could have been the type of girlfriend who was always checking like, are you cheating? Are you doing this? I could see that. And I feel Halle was uncomfortable about DDG being around women and probably questioning him. And that goes back to the video where she would say, I'm a jealous girlfriend. I'm a girlfriend who will question where you at, what you doing, who you with. And I can see that. I see it. I feel her being overly jealous might have pushed DDG away, and he did not know that she was this type of person until they actually got together. I'm starting to see things now. But what I feel is, if you knew this DDG, why did you continue being with this woman if you knew that? But then that's where all of this comes into play. I'm gonna let the girl who I watched her video explain it all, and I'm gonna chime in. And y'all, I was really gonna get on here and put a hole in DDG ass. I really was. Because I was gonna say, looking at how it was on social media with the text messages, it was screaming, Halle just wanted him to love her. That's what it was screaming. Now let's just follow me. It was screaming, Halle wanted him to love her. She was upset. DDG was just focused on working and women and hanging out with friends and whoop, 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 and yada, yada, yada. But
America, we celebrate you. Happy 4th of July. Let the fireworks soar high. Land of the free, brave and true. America, we celebrate you. Our blue sky shining bright, echoing the joy tonight.
Every month, this Airbnb pays me in semi-passive income. Now here's the thing, I don't own it and I don't pay any rent. It doesn't even matter where you live, even if you're in a boring little town where almost no one travels to, and if you think I'm in here every single day, changing sheets, cleaning up after people, and messaging people on the app all day long, think again. So the question is this, how did I do it? through a new method called Airbnb co-listing in conjunction with Zillow. Let me show you how it works. Step number 1, go to Zillow.com and type in your city. Step number 2, click on a property that's for rent. This property has been sitting on Zillow for the last 42 days, which means that the landlord is losing money and needs your help. Step number 3, copy the address. Step number 4, paste the address into the Airbnb Analyzer app and click this big blue button. The Airbnb Analyzer app shows this property can potentially generate 2.5 times the long-term rental rate. You can plug into an existing property like this, and once you automate a few easy tasks, I'll show you how to rinse and repeat and add 2 or 3 more of these income streams every single month. Now, I know that's a lot to take in, but check this out. I've got 24 of these generating a semi-passive cash flow every single month. That's more than I used to make in 3 years working full-time. And if you want some...
But when you look at everything, y'all, I feel Hallie is a sweet girl, but I really feel Hallie has things that she's battling with too, as far as depression, her suicidal thoughts, and things like that. This had nothing to do with him. She was already going through these things, and I think her going with DDG, she felt that, I think this was, and by her, she watched him. She did. She was a fan. She was watching him. She got somebody she was watching. And I think she thought DDG really was going to be different and loved her. And it didn't go the way I guess she had in her head. And shit just, it didn't work. So let's do this play by play. Now, Hallie had filed for her restraining order against DDG, remember y'all? And she also put where he couldn't take the child out of the country, whatever the case may be. Judge gave her all that. So now she has to go work in Italy because she has to do a film out there. Now DDG has filed for her not to be able to take the child out of the country. Now I get it, honey. At this point, they just going tit for tat. Like, cause DDG, you don't really care about her taking a child out of this country. You just want to say, okay, bitch, you want to play games? I can play games too. And that's what it's giving. But at the end of the day, she's going to work. That's how that makes you get food in their stomach. You were going for fun, entertainment. I'm not saying she right. And I'm not saying you right on that. Because at first I was like, okay, I get it. I'm on Hallie's side, woo, woo, woo. But now that I'm seeing everything, Hallie was wrong for doing that. But at the beginning, it made it seem like you just want to take this child from her and do what you want to do. But let's follow the camera, and we gonna keep it going. So now, he also asked for a restraining order because he said Miss Thing was out here and she's not fit to be around the child or him because she had put tag in his car, girl. Crazy work. Now, let's just unpack all this. And while we unpack, let's all keep an open mind and let's all unpack this with some common sense like some grown folks.
Okay, so this started from March 2022. This is before the pregnancy. This is their first incident where she didn't trust him. She basically was accusing him of cheating, and they got into this big argument, and he left, and she said that she was going to off herself. So she was basically using this tactic to try to get him to come back and, you know, make him feel guilty for leaving in the first place. So she has been doing this throughout their relationship.
Like I told y'all in the beginning, this is why this woman now has been acting the way she's acting as far as jealousy. I tell y'all, when a woman's gonna be good until you give her a reason to feel insecure or jealous. Now, Hallie's already told us she's a jealous person. So why would you do something that would spark that jealousy? Not saying that she shouldn't be able to control her emotions and her feelings, but I always tell people when you do something, it's gonna give somebody a reaction. So he allegedly cheated, and now that's why she's been feeling type of way. But what she wrong at is using that suicide stuff to keep him from leaving her. That is wrong. And if you knew you were a person like this, then you should not have got with this man. You need to fix yourself. And that's where Hallie went wrong. Because it seems, looking at these documents, whenever they would get into a situation, she would say that she would want to unalive herself. That's not fair and that is not right. And I feel that is probably why DDG felt stuck of not leaving, because he didn't want to be the cause of this person unaliving themselves. And I think once she knew that, then that's how she could have the upper hand to keep him with her. I don't know. I'm just going off of how I'm seeing the document. But she also said she had depression issues, suicidal issues, and jealousy. All this stuff was said. I know, y'all. This is a lot. So let's just unpack. Let's keep unpacking.
Then DDG also mentioned when he DM'd Ruby Rose, and Halle was very upset. They got into this big, huge argument behind it. She ended up texting, well, he didn't put who the person was, but Baby Rich already hinted at it already. She ended up texting Brent Fires that night to go to a Grammys party just to get back at DDG.
Okay, now, if y'all remember, this was on Missy Monday a while back. Remember when he DM'd Ruby Rose and he was out, I think in California or wherever it was, he's like, where you at? Or she said where you at. One of them asked where somebody was and what they was doing, and it got onto the internet. And remember, that's when Halle disappeared, and then they all came back like nothing happened. It was all good. She back with DDG, they all fun. And that's when she went and she hit up Brent Fayez or whatever, and that's when they hung out, and that's when those pictures started coming around for the Grammys, I think it was, whatever the case may be. So really now, they going tit for tat in that situation. Like, oh, so if you want to play with me, I'm going to play with you, and I'm going to go play with somebody. Woo! It's a whole lot. Girl.
Now, DDG was done with the relationship at that point, but she was trying to get, even though she did that, she was trying to get back with him. And she, yet again, was using the self-harming tactic that she does. But now let's talk about the actual pregnancy. One night, Halle called DDG and said that she was bleeding and having cramps. So he called the GYN, and this was early on in her pregnancy. He called the GYN and found out that she took an abortion pill, and that's why she was bleeding and cramping, because she was trying to get rid of the baby, because she was upset. And according to DDG, she was using the pregnancy to try to manipulate him. You know, when he didn't do what she wanted him to do, she would threaten him and say that she's gonna get rid of the baby. And they already had a conversation about co-parenting if things didn't work out. I guess Halle didn't want to do that, so she had the pill without notifying him, and then he found out about it, and then, you know, they got into this argument, and then he didn't want to talk to her no more. But then she felt some type of way about the situation, and she wanted to really be with him. And now she's trying to go to the medical appointments so she could keep her baby and make sure that the baby wasn't harmed, when she kept reassuring DDG that the baby was okay. The pill didn't do anything because she didn't take the second pill. But at this point, he was upset, because if we already had a discussion and you got upset, and based off of you getting upset for that very moment, and you ready to make a big change or make this drastic decision without me.
Halle.
As an owner of Walton Goggins goggle glasses, I know how to make slick-looking goggle/glasses. But I have no idea how to make slick social media-styled stuff to sell it. But GoDaddy Aero uses AI not only to create social content out of thin air, it can build a whole social media calendar just for my business. So all I had to do was upload a video of me and my pretty face, and voila. Walton Goggins goggle glasses are great gifts for all guys and gals. Try saying that 10 times fast. Look like you know what you're doing at GoDaddy.com.
You want to know what I'm most excited about this summer? No more high-waisted bikinis or one pieces.
Sono Bello targeted the areas on my body that the gym, diet, exercise could not do.
And that's when I decided to try Sono Bello.
The recovery time is a lot shorter. I did not need to be put under.
The results I saw instantly. It blew my mind.
Sono Bello uses an innovative laser liposuction technology to get you snatched in just one visit.
I am a body expert. You take fat anywhere in the body that's concerning to you. Once the fat is removed and thrown away, that's it. It's gone.
It's affordable, easy, and the results are incredible.
So I got lipo done. I got it on, really the main focus was definitely my stomach area.
Friend, that friend, in this situation, friend, he here and you here. It seems as though y'all end up getting pregnant, right? Because I think you were really looking for love. You were looking for love, and DDG was really just out here still being a young nigga. Period. He was being just a young nigga, and you really was looking for love. You were. And now that y'all, you done got pregnant, it's like, now it's like, either you gonna be with me or I'm not gonna have your baby. That's what it's giving. And when you did that, which is okay, because it's your body, your choice, that is fine, because everybody don't want to be a single parent. But from the conversation, what it's making it look like is y'all decided if y'all did not work, that y'all would co-parent. But because you like him so much, you're not going to feel comfortable seeing your child with him and another woman. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. You ain't going for it. You don't like it. I can see that. I know it. I feel it. And that is okay. But you have to understand, this is something that you and him have never created, and y'all got to deal with it. So if you was going to go on and do what you needed to do, you should have done that instead of having the baby. I'm just being real, because now it's brought all of this. So anyway, but I guess you thought that saying that you were going to unallow the child and do this was going to make him stay, which it kind of did, but it also pushed him away. He was only staying because he didn't want you to get rid of that baby, not because he wanted to be with you. Woo, this a whole lot of, and Hallie, you wrong for always throwing that. This is if all this is true. We gotta wait till we get in the courts now, because woo, that's why you don't cheat on people. He shouldn't have cheated, and she shouldn't have got a relationship if she was not ready, knowing what she was dealing with mentally. That's why you always got to have yourself together before you get with somebody, because you never know what you're getting yourself into when y'all aren't ready.
Fast forward, they ended up getting back together. More toxic shit was going on. They ended up getting into an argument again. They ended up breaking up. At this point, Hallie is well off into her pregnancy, and they're now broken up again. And DDG, who now has more time on his hands, is going to the studio. He's hanging out with his friends.
Now remember, I told y'all, I was like, y'all, they don't go together. I was telling everybody, y'all, they don't go together. And we was saying it on Messy Monday. He was out there acting like they were just, on a break and this and that. I was like, y'all, they don't go together. I knew, y'all, I am so observant. I was like, they don't go together. They don't go together. Something going on. He done cheated something. Remember, that's when they lied and said it was no cheating. Nobody cheated on each other. We just wanted to go our separate ways. Ooh, everything is making motherfucking sense. Ooh, it's making sense when you go back and you look at the timeline of all the shit that happened. Oh, this is something.
And there was an incident when he went to a movie theater. Hallie popped up at the movie theater because he was there with a girl, but he said in the statement that this was just a friend. But Hallie is like 6+ months at this point. So she's very upset because they're not together, and then you're out and about with somebody else. DDG was wondering why he was getting notification that an AirTag was tracking him when he didn't have an AirTag. It was her AirTag.
Now that can make sense. You're 6 months pregnant. Y'all supposed to, y'all, I know y'all are on a break, but in her mind, look, we done did this before. We done broke up, got back together, broke up, got back together. And remember, that's at that time when he was saying, I don't want nobody else if it ain't Hallie or this and that. But now you out on a date at a movie with somebody else. So in this girl mind, she thinking y'all ain't supposed to be fucking with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So you're pregnant, your emotions is going. You done damn put the trackers in the car because he's done allegedly cheated. So now she thinking like, what the fuck is going on? So, cause how are you already on a date already? Nigga, you been with these women. I don't know, I'm just let me talk. So she puts a tracker in the car. It's in the vitamin bottle because she know that he wasn't gonna look in the vitamin bottle. She pulls up to the movie theater, go the fuck off. I mean, she go the fuck off so bad that the girl had to leave. They left. This man done called his mama. He called his mama, said, mama, oh, she acting crazy. Hallie was gonna fight the woman pregnant.
It was so bad that DDG and the girl had to get up and leave, where she ended up following behind them and was still cursing them out.
Now, how the fuck we didn't see any of that shit? Now, that's probably gonna be in the documents. If they go back to that theater and they pull that camera and they show up, ooh, who was the girl? Oh, if they pulled that, that's go. What if it was Lala? Oh, and she out there in that thing. She ain't never done no cheating shit. I wanna know who was the girl. Cause why did y'all? This is a new age world where we got like cameras and Twitch and streaming. Nobody got that video. How did that not get out? So is this really real?
You gotta
Or is this something he making up so he could put in the course? She gonna have to go to that movie theater and show that night to prove if this is true or not. Or he gonna have to go to the movie night and pull that camera and take it to court to show if it's true or not. Because how did nobody not see this? How did that not make the vlog and everything else making the vlog? Girl!
Now let's fast forward a little bit, because after she gave birth to Halo, before she even gave birth to Halo, at this point DDG felt like he had to be with her in order for her not to do something to harm their child or herself. And she knew this, and she was trying to use this as a manipulation tactic to try to keep him.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can. First up, let's talk about AI color themes. You can get any combos you want, bold and bright, minimalist and sleek, or something you didn't even think of. Just describe the vibe you want, or even use the colors of your logo, and let AI do its thing. Beautiful. Next up is the AI section creator. This is
basically because at that point he was done with her.
So then that's when these messages he has in his document, and this is what Hallie is saying. I gotta read it, y'all. She's saying, I hate you. You are the most horrible person I ever met. I wish I didn't have to fight with you, but you continue to let me down every time. And then speak about exchanging my son in a money deal for views. And openly flirt and help every other woman in the world but me. You hate me and want me to die. I want to die because of you. I will die because of you. What else she said? Oh my God. That's not right. I have to go. I've been nice. I've been calm. I've not broken your property or anything. I have to go.
It's outside.
I'm pregnant and you're trying to cause me more stress for no reason. And I said this morning respectfully, I'm not arguing with you anymore. So where's all his stuff at though? And then she said, I've been nice, I've been calm, I've not broken your property or anything. So has he broken her stuff? And she said, look, I've been nice, I've been calm. So like, I don't see his shit, but she is going off for a reason. And then she said, you want to be petty, you can be petty by yourself. So what is he being petty about? And then he do be talking. Remember, I always told y'all, he's always disrespected her online. Like, he's always brought her shit online, and she's never said nothing about him ever from the beginning to now to the course. And people are saying this is Hallie's fault. Hallie brought it to the internet. No, she did not. She took everything to court. All this stuff was in court. We wouldn't even know that they were going through any of this if they would have just left it in court, and he wouldn't have brought nothing to the online and just went to court. Okay, let me see. Keep going. Stop blocking me. Okay, I gave you a chance. You ruined my whole day. I have to work. Your computer is broken now. Goodbye. Oh my God, I know she done broke his shit. Hey, so I'm gonna stop calling now. You cheated on me. I literally caught you with another girl last night and today. See, yeah. You know what?
They had the baby, right? And everything was going well. They were still trying to make things work. And then another incident happened where they got into another argument, and now firearms were pulled out. Because DDG has a firearm and Hallie knows that, and she stays in the house. Allegedly, she pulled out the firearm because he already left the house, and she left the house with the firearm looking for him and wondering where he was at. And according to him, he said that she was insecure. She always thought he was cheating on her. She always thought that he was doing something other than what he was saying.
Now I hate when men do that. When they be like, you're insecure and you always think I'm doing something. But if you've done something before, and we don't know for sure, but the way she acted, he's done something before. When you've done, allegedly, when you've done something before, y'all just want people to just mysteriously and magically forget what you did and believe everything you say now. Oh, I'm going to the movies, or oh, I'm going to the store, or I'm going here with my homeboys, and just believe it. That's why I tell people, if you cannot honestly forgive somebody for cheating on you one time, then y'all need to be together, because it's going to end up like this, where anything they do, you think they're doing it, and if they're not, you're going to make them do it, or you're going to push them away because they're not doing it. So that's why you just don't fucking cheat. Don't cheat. Especially with somebody who, like Hallie said, that they're very jealous. And she says, keep going.
She's driving in the car after an argument with Halo in the back. She's crying, yelling at him on the phone. At this point, DDG is scared for his son's life and her life because she's mad and yelling and driving fast, you know, and he's on the phone. He can't do nothing about it. And then another incident kept happening, and then it just keep reoccurring at this point. It is coming too close together. Before it was like, you know, we had some gaps in between. We have little arguments, blowouts and stuff like that, and it had some time. And now it's reoccurring too fast. Okay, she's hitting him and slapping him in front of the family. She's calling him all type of names. The son is there. He sees this. It's just becoming too toxic. And at this point, DDG had to walk away from the situation. They broke up. They went their own separate ways. This is when she bought her house. He bought his penthouse. But Halle is saying that she is the primary parent, and she's trying to control the situation according to DDG. She doesn't allow DDG to see the child as punishment because he didn't do what she wanted him to do. And at this point, it was becoming tiresome. Y'all know he came to the internet. Now, fast forward to the incident that she brought up in her statement when he went to go pick up Halo because she said that he could stay overnight. And when he was picking up Halo and she had Halo in her arms and she wanted to put the baby in the car, he said in the midst of them having a conversation, he saw that she was getting agitated and frustrated, and he really didn't want to have the conversation. And it started to escalate. They started to argue, and she refused to get out the car. She ended up locking herself in the car. Then he ended up calling his mom because he didn't know what to do in the situation. So the mom was here for everything. So I'm pretty sure we gonna have the mom testify because he called his mom for everything. Oh, let's go back because there was so much that happened. I forgot about this part. DDG, Halle Bailey, and Halo went to a Bruno Mars concert, and at the concert, I don't know what happened, but Halle ended up getting upset and she wanted to leave the concert early. So they ended up leaving the concert early, but then they ended up getting into an argument, and it got so bad to the point that DDG had to pull over his car and start recording because she started becoming violent while he was behind the wheel, and Halo is in the car. So at this point, he's recording the whole situation with Halo in the back, and he has that as proof and evidence to show that she does do these random outbursts. Now, this is just the transcript of what was said on that video, but he has the actual video of Halle going off of him. So DDG is the respondent and she's the petitioner.
Baby, when you look at these text messages, they going at. He was just like, keep hitting me. She was like, you stupid bitch, keep hitting me. You a stupid bitch, keep hitting me. Then she said, cheating ass, keep hitting me. Then she said, dirty dick. Why the dick dirty? Oh, I hope he didn't give her nothing. Then he said, keep hitting me. Then she said, bitch ass. Then he said, keep hitting me. Yeah, you got fucked. I'm guessing he's thinking that she don't fuck, what's his name? Brent Fayez or whatever, you know, back in the day, whatever, when she tried to make him mad and cause she was upset about the Ruby Rose. Woo, she said, get out my car. And then he said, you got fucked before. Keep hitting me. She said, I ain't never got fucked. He said, yes, you did. Yep, keep hitting me. She said, no, not even by you.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with 20 handpicked products that are trending all over the world, basically validated by AI from a trending product database from one of the top vendors on the planet. And the reason that we can do this completely free for you is because, well, Shopify is paying me to do it. You've probably seen me before because for the last year, Shopify...
And then, he said, yeah, keep hitting me. Keep hitting me. She said, stupid ass. He said, yeah, I bet you calm down. And then she said, get the fuck out of my car.
So something happened that night when she thought that he cheated on her. I don't know if she was looking through his phone because he said that in the statement as well, that she would randomly look at his phone. She would destroy his computer, his laptop. She had a problem with everybody that he collabed with. That's why he rarely collabed with women at the time that they were together. But I felt like they both had issues when it came to that.
And that's true. He was jealous because he was jealous of the Little Mermaid guy. He was jealous of the other nigga. She just... Child... This is just a mess. This a mess.
It got to the point where he ended up calling his mom again. And like I said, she has been in the midst of this situation yet again. The mom and George had to pop up and de-escalate the situation because they're going back and forth and it's becoming too toxic. So this was a recurring thing throughout their relationship that he mentioned he got evidence for, he got receipts for. Now back to the incident that happened in January when he had to go pick up Halo from Halle Bailey's house, and Halle Bailey and DDG ended up arguing because they were talking about visitation and a schedule, which I don't know, in my opinion, I just think their careers is too demanding to have a schedule. But anyway, they got into an argument. They were going back and forth. Halle locked herself in the car. DDG called his mom. The mom was trying to de-escalate the situation. It didn't work out. They ended up going back and forth. Finally, some way he got into his car. She got mad. She lunged herself to the front of the car trying to attack him. Ended up hitting her mouth on the steering wheel. He said it wasn't him that hit her mouth. She hit her own mouth when she was trying to lunge at him, and she ended up falling because she was in the middle console and she was trying to attack him, and she ended up falling on the wheel and she hit her mouth, her own mouth. He showed scratches where she scratched him during the altercation because she was trying to grab him, and he was just trying to get away from her.
That sound real. That sound real. Halle. And I feel her team, Rock Nation, I'm not gonna say nothing, but y'all read between the lines on what I'm about to say. Cause a lot of people get mad at me on another situation. Catch it. I feel that because she had bruises and things like that, they was like, we can make it look like this man hit you. And because she's mad, she's probably just going with it. The same way, stay on them zone. And now she's going with it and making it look like this man did this. Because one, there's no cameras in the car, so we can only go by what he's saying and what she's saying. And they both got bruises. So at the end of the day, y'all both were fighting. But only y'all two know who really did what. But that sounds true too. And from the events of the text messages of her saying she will off herself, she'll do this, she'll do that. And then she broke the computer, said it in the message. And then him getting upset too. We ain't seen all his messages, so we don't really know what he's done. Cause she ain't showed what he's done wrong her and how he spoke to her. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of that, they both have been speaking to each other crazy. They both have been aggressive. They both have been very provoking. They both have. Neither one is right. They're both wrong, to be honest. And what they need to do now is just leave each other alone. Figure out how he can see the baby when he see the baby, she can see the baby when she see the baby, but somebody has to be at that meeting point here. They don't even need to see each other. Somebody get the baby out, put him in the car, have a good day, y'all go. But they don't need to be meeting alone. They don't need to be texting each other. They need to leave each other alone because it's going to get ugly. It doesn't get better, it gets worse.
Now, the whole ride back to his house, because she said that she stayed in the house, she was quiet. She was in the back seat. She was with their son. And they got to the house. He went inside with his son, and she stayed outside and talked to his mom. She talked to his sister. He said he got this on camera, which that's more evidence. And DDG's sister, TT, ended up driving her home. They have evidence to show that she was outside the house talking, and she was calm. Now, this is the part of the text messages that just took me out. Sister said a whole bunch of stuff in the midst of a conversation. This happened August 23rd, 2022. DDG responded to a text message. He said, phone is on airplane mode. I'm not letting you ruin my day over that BS. The trust issues are becoming overwhelming. Maybe that's for the best. I put in too much time and effort into making you happy to have to deal with this BS every other day. And in your eyes, you're never wrong. It's frustrating. I'm over it. I'm no longer entertaining this argument. I need to work on becoming more successful like Jay-Z, like you said.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Now, this is another text message where Halle is talking. She said, you put your phone on airplane mode and say you're not dealing with it. But when something bad happens, don't say anything, because this was my attempt to beg you to listen to me, to just answer the phone, to just hear me, and to try to understand where I'm coming from. But you don't, and you'll regret it. You'll regret ever meeting me. Go back to those B's you're used to.
You'll regret ever meeting me. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
So Hallie actually texted him after the incident in February. This happened in January when she was saying that her tooth got chipped. She texted him and she talked about the incident. She said, well, he responded. He said, you didn't talk about Halo for almost 2 minutes. That whole conversation was about girls. I'm working. I don't know what to tell you. Hallie says, every day I want to die because of the way you embarrass me online and allow other women to speak on me. I keep going because of how much I love my son. DDG responded, I have $40,000 in bills every month. I have no choice but to work. DDG responded back, send me the clip of the girl disrespecting you. I'll give you $10,000 if you can. Now this happened last year on Mother's Day when she took his weapon and he was trying to get her to come back to the house. She said that she was going home, she was going to pack her stuff, and he texted her, if you don't come back here, I'm going to call the police. I don't want you to do something stupid. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. You have a son. I know you took my weapon. You're going to let him go through life without a mom? I have to call the police. I can't let this happen.
Now, she didn't read what Hattie wrote. That caught my eye too, because she said, I thought we'd do what I wanted to today since it's Mother's Day. But if you really want to go, you can. I'll just go home and pack. Hello. So it's like she was trying to hang out with him. Now, mind you, first of all, he probably don't want to hang out with you because all the stuff that has happened, whatever the case may be. So I don't know if y'all were back again on good terms, and it's draining. It's draining. It's draining. It's draining. It's draining. And if he really wanted to leave her, he should have just left. But he probably didn't leave because he didn't want her to hurt herself, because she kept using that. This is draining. It's draining. They both wrong. But Hallie, baby, you need to work on yourself. You need, before you get with anybody else, you need to work on yourself. DDG needs to work on himself, being more faithful. And if you don't want to be faithful, stay single, because this could have ended really bad if she... They need to leave each other alone. And then Lala, Lulu, whatever her name is, she came out and said this bullshit.
Context behind these accusations in general is stemming from a group trip that our whole friend group went on, right? Our whole friend group went on this trip, and everyone on this trip can confirm there was nothing weird going on. I wasn't even staying near them. It was for someone's birthday. Let's start there. There was never anything sneaky going on. Like, me and Daryl's relationship has always been strictly, started off as business. Obviously, if you know, you know. Like, he put me onto YouTube, started off there, grew into a friendship, has always remained platonic. So it's very unfortunate. Like, I know people already have this narrative because it's just hard to believe that a guy and a girl can be friends. Like, it's hard to believe that me and him or any other guy and girl can just strictly be platonic friends, okay? But nothing has ever gone on past that, ever. Hallie saw that I was there, saw that I was on this trip with him, and of course she had every right to like jump to conclusions at that point, because I would have done the same thing. Like, I'm a girl, I know how it is. I've been in relationships. I'ma feel a way if someone I'm dealing with, even if we're on and off, like if that's the person I'm dealing with and they go somewhere and whatever. And girls, you know, when you're in love and you're going through emotions, you feel things, and that's really all that was. Like, but anyways, at the time of this trip that we were all on as a friend group, Hallie did reach out to me and we had a private conversation. Again, I'm not going to disclose details because that's between me and her, and out of respect for what's going on and for their privacy, it's not my place to disclose that information. But me and her had our own conversation, and at the time, like when she reached out to me, I completely understood why, because I've been in those shoes. Like, I've dated someone and had assumptions of who they're around and whatever the case, and it doesn't help that this is something people already just thought, you know? Like, I know I don't have to explain myself, but my character is being tested, and I feel like, you know, like it's genuinely possible to actually have a platonic friendship with a guy. Like, it's possible, but like I said, I've been on the other end where that was hard for me to believe. And I get it. Like, she is not wrong and was not wrong for feeling how she felt and for making assumptions, because I have been in that position, like 100%. But again, like I said, me and her at this time, which was so long ago, have already had conversations and have been cool since then. So,
bitch, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. DDG come back and say we ain't never did nothing. I don't trust it. This thing is a mess because Ruby Rose can't understand what she said. I tried to tell y'all gonna listen to Ruby Rose, whatever the fuck she said. And I don't even think she's talking about DDG and Halle. I think she's talking about Lala always wanted her exes. That's what the fuck that was. I ain't crazy. Lala's a mess because now she just is some more mess from them saying that she was messing with somebody else. Like, Lala is the girl. You a mess. And then here come this little heifer talking about some. What baby daddy want to downplay his baby mama first? None. Bitch, shut up. You let a man fuck off on you more than 1 and 2 and 3 times, bitch. Shut the fuck up. And then the motherfucker hit on you, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You can't say, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But at the end of the day, Halle, I'm a little disappointed, baby. We're gonna have to see on June 24th what the fuck really going on. But as of right now, I ain't on nobody's side. She wrong, ain't wrong. And that's what it is. They both wrong because they both played a part in this situation. But she need to apologize. That man really didn't hit her. She need to apologize. Period. All the other stuff, the cheating, the manipulation, the narcissistic shit, that's niggas. Hey, you chose to deal with that. But if this man did not hit you, you need to apologize. Cause that's fucked up. All right. If it ain't about me, let's keep keeping this, okay? All right, you guys, that's all I have for Messy Monday. This a mess. This a mess. All right, y'all. Like I always say, God only made one you. If you don't be you, then nobody else will. Until then, I will see you next Monday. Stay messy. Next case.
Whole lot of going on. There's a whole lot of going on. There's a whole lot of going on. There's a whole lot of going on.
When I started Walton Goggins Goggle Glasses, I needed a website. Figuring out how to make one was pretty hard on the old noggin. But with GoDaddy Aero, I can just tell it what I want. And it uses AI to make a website so fast it pretty much blows my noggin. This is working. With a beautiful design that'll blow my customers' noggins. Which allowed me to focus my noggin on making more goggins to put on their noggins. Which were just metaphorically blown. Look like you know what you're doing at GoDaddy.com.
What we're gonna do is turn this up.
Say a little prayer for you. Man, my body is so sore. Me and Miami turning up another night.
Like, mommy, when are you gonna make food?
In a minute.
Wait, can you make nachos? Mommy, can you make nachos?
I don't know. I'll see. Probably. Most likely.
Wait, can you make chicken and beef ones too? Not like mixed, but like ones like with chicken.
Possibly. Fred, baby, why are you wearing that sweater? Take that off. You finna go outside, ain't it?
Rules, little girl, take that off.
You not finna go outside?
Because the bus says she's going to lay my hair.
Oh. Cause it's hot outside. And we finna go to the store too and got on winter clothes.
Yeah, y'all finna go to the store.
I think this sweater's cute to wear in the house, but like, do you have a shirt underneath it? Make sure when you change that shirt, that sweater, cause I know you gonna get hot. You hang it up, okay?
Are you still live? Are you still?
Yes, yes.
How many viewers do you have? Just kidding.
Mommy, can you fix my hair? Like, can you fix my hair?
What do you mean fix it?
Because it's slowed down. I want it to be up how it was.
Omar, get this garbage out. Oh.
Why, you remember this sweater? Mom, Kyla needs to ask you something.
What's up?
Kyla's shy. And isn't Kyla a part of our family, right?
Yeah.
She said that you're a part of our family. Don't be scared, girlfriend. So here. Stop being shy. I can't. Well, Kyla wants me to ask you if she could come in, but she's really scared to ask.
Well, we're cleaning up right now, so y'all stay outside and play for a little bit.
Okay. I can't. No. You've been with us for a long time, sweetheart. Mommy, can we just go to the store? Mom! No, this, Mom, okay, if you're going, I'm gonna get a popsicle. Well, if you're going Mom, can I get a popsicle? We're not going to eat.
Mommy,
Go to the store.
Kyla doesn't have 1% of my blood.
Okay, Mommy's gonna try.
What did you say? Kyla's not a part of our family.
Kyla! Kyla!
Too cute. Shush.
What?
Why are you being negative?
She's not. She doesn't have 1% of the blood.
You don't have to have the same girl to be family.
Anyways, I gotta get some. Can I get a popsicle? Huh?
Go ahead.
Ow, my foot.
You could go say hi, Leah. She's a part of the family, right? Right, Tavor? Leah, go say hi to your sister.
Say hi to her.
Leah, go say hi to your sister. She's a
Guys,
part of
y'all
the
chill, bro.
She's not our real sister. She's his family.
Start a whole conversation. Start a whole conversation.
Okay, go. You stop. Okay. I only said
So we can't download Fortnite over?
Mommy,
Hmm.
so can I get some chips that with the stars?
Mm-hmm. Omar, get the trash down, please. Yeah, put on your shoes. You finna leave in that hot sweater? That's what you're wearing? Okay, go put on your shoes. No. Gigi, Omar, stop. Just give her a popsicle and go outside. Honestly, I am so tired.
Leah, since you're going downstairs, take that little box. You need to. Wait, do you?
Girl, what you want now? Phone barrage card. I'm tired. What you want?
Can we get two?
No.
Mommy?
Wait, what? Can you what?
Can we get two snacks?
Just grab one thing and be satisfied.
Mommy? Hey, y'all need to move! Mommy!
This
This is
excuse
not
me.
bad. Y'all need to excuse me. So packed right here.
Mommy, is this box? Do you need this one? This little one?
All of them go on except the one that's closed. All of them are trash. Bruh, just take it one at a time. What are you doing? I can put this one.
Mom, can you take this downstairs?
No. It's heavy. Just take one at a time.
Yeah.
You still got two over there too. Oh, dang, my legs. Oh, I'm like this close to calling a cleaner. But I'm also trying to save money, so I don't need to be doing that right now. Right? I feel like I need help. Because I get overwhelmed. Like, I just did laundry. And immediately after, I got a young man in my ear talking about, when you gonna cook? When I'm gonna cook? Let me breathe first. I just folded 2 loads of laundry. Put them up. Now I gotta cook with no breaks. I'm tired.
Yes, you don't have to ask. Please. Just get one. Nobody asked me anything else. I think I'm hungry too. I haven't ate yet. Yep. No! It died. Boy. Now that's something that will get you overwhelmed. The cat? Really?
I feel like you wouldn't even care. California?
I don't hate the cat.
You would be scared of it.
Mommy don't like the cat.
I do. I love Rosie. Why do you think I buy her cat food?
Cause you're always screaming at her. You're always screaming at her. Whenever
The cat
you're
literally
around,
crawled
you
in
say
her
like this
belly.
to her.
I scream at y'all. I still love y'all.
But like every time you go like this when you have the cat. You go like this. Get her. Get her.
That's how you.
But that's not being mean. That's being scared.
Why are you scared of the cat?
Because her claws.
Her claws don't even hurt.
I just think that animals are not predictable. Like you
don't.
never know. They can switch up on you at any time.
She don't even know how to like keep her claws out.
Yes, she do. What do you mean?
No. Unless when she wakes up and scratch on me, and she like pulls her arms out and then puts them on you, and her.
Can I have this one from you?
But other than
Her
that,
claws
she never.
don't even hurt. It's just scratched.
No, they don't. They never even scratch. But most she'll do is bite.
Yeah, she bites you.
She'll bite your own kick at you.
And it doesn't even hurt.
When you lift her up, I stopped listening to her. Only lift her up when I actually understand.
Say a little prayer for you. Say a little prayer for you. Say a little prayer. Me and my youngest are up in my mouth. Who's out there for me? Who's out there for me? Who's out there for me? y'all, Omar. Omar's the funniest kid because he literally be lying to my daughters. He be lying to my daughters. I be telling him to do something, and when I turn my back and go in another room and come out, they're doing what I told him to do. Like, who's out there for me? Who's out there for me? Why are you going? Oh no.
Mom, did you tell me to throw that box away that's by the door?
No.
Omar said I had to throw that box away, but me and Kyla was like, we were only ripping like that like outside because it was sad.
You ripped it up?
Not like the whole box.
Go pick it up. Go pick it up. This is what I mean. Y'all always making more mess than what needs to be.
Yeah, we cleaned it up.
Oh gosh. Sing a little prayer for you. I ordered this ad machine on TikTok Shop. What is that? An ad machine? No. Pass me that one. You got the other one on? Yes, ma'am. You sure? I need that one. Because you have little daughters. Yeah. Is it that you're like national still? Got my family killed. Never ending life of chores. I also need to wash my dustpan. I need someone that's gonna meet me at the top. Who's out there for me? Who's out there for me? Who's out there for me? Who's out there for me?
Now can we go to the bathroom?
Just give me a second, okay? I'm coming.
Honestly, all of us are. We all are. Yeah, but I'm like the least part. Y'all are the bigger part. No, that's who's the biggest part? The girls. And then you. No, Ben, you, Ben. You're way more dirtier. What? You're way more dirtier. Absolutely not. You like eat all your stuff in the kitchen. You don't even like rinse out your bowls when you're done. You just put them there. You even need tissue there. Who uses tissue? I think y'all need to clean. I think this is what stinks. Like I'm smelling something. Something don't smell right. What does it smell like? It smells like cat. Like I don't know. Like it's like we have for cats. I don't like that. You always leave the butter out. Can you come put it in? Wait, y'all never ate the chicken wings? I thought you wanted some chicken wings. For me? You asked me. I know, I just do. I don't keep cleaning oil. Usually I rarely use oil. I probably would ever do it. You know, I'm sorry. But it's gonna affect for that same reason right there. I mean, that reason right there. What reason? Now I gotta clean the pot with the oil. Dump it in the trash. Like, you have to do that with all our food. Yeah, the oil is a lot messier. Because it leaves a smell in the house. That's how we love it. Your nose is sensitive. My love comes off. My love comes off.
Where's it at? Right under there. Under that shelf. In a bag. Oh, my legs are sore to the core. Okay, I'm about to go IRL now.
Hey, mommy.
What's up?
So you know one of those protein bars you used to have?
Yeah. You can have it. Go ahead.
But I found it.
You can have it. Who's out there for me? Who's out there for me? Say doesn't pay not to fall in love. Okay, I'm about to try to collab.
Bomba clot. Bless me. Something about that door is driving me insane.
Mommy, can I get some gum? Huh?
From where?
Huh?
From where?
From your purse?
Let me see how many are there, because once you get one, the whole world's gonna want one.
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
Like the whole people.
The whole entire world. It's not coming here. Copy and share a link with your guests. When they join, they'll be able to see and hear you. Verify their identity in the preview area. Share via source.
Mommy, is it any gun in outer bag? Is it any gum in other bags?
Okay, we gotta go to probably. Y'all gotta go to the store.
Mommy, can we go to the gas station?
We gotta eat. I haven't ate anything all day.
Mommy, can we go to the gas station now?
We're gonna go in a second. I'm trying to change this to IRL.
But it's not. Change it to gaming. How do you? Does it take a long process to change it to IRL? So how many viewers?
Just kidding. That was click farm. Omar.
Don't break my keyboard. The one thing that I wanted to play on it, you don't want me to play on it. The one thing. Fortnite won't even take more space. Minecraft takes more space than Fortnite. Why?
I'm scared to be.
Why, mommy?
Why what?
Why can't I play Fortnite? Fortnite will be the thing that like wastes
Mommy, can I get a Capri Sun?
It has so much space.
Can you have one already?
No.
And you can just use
No,
it.
Mommy, I didn't have one already.
You don't have to put everything on there.
Mommy, I didn't have one already.
Okay, you can have one.
Mommy. Mom.
What's
Ma.
up?
Ma. 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 Mommy. Mommy. Mother.
You're blowing me.
Okay, but why can't I play Fortnite in here? mute it so that you don't echo.
Mommy, can I get a piece Mommy,
Give
can I get
me that. Give me that.
Okay, I gotta practice how to go IRL a little bit more, cause
It's a pumpkin bar.
maybe I'll just stop and end it.
Mommy,
Why go on? Why you want?
can I get a
Bomba.
Capri Sun?
Bomba. Bomba. Can I get how many? How many?
2. Thanks for watching. Hit that follow button.